Hey y'all, thanks for joining me for class today. So find an easy seated spot, whatever that's gonna look like for you, within your place in the world here on your mat, whatever that looks like for you. And start to nestle in, find a comfortable seat. That could be legs crossed, it could be legs straight out in front of you, whatever feels good. And then go ahead and close the eyes, or maybe just bring the gaze down towards the floor. And take a moment to settle into your space. To find and feel your breath. To arrive in this place physically, mentally, emotionally, just showing up as you are. And here, beginning to deepen your breath. And let's do this by taking a big breath in that fills the belly, it fills the rib cage, it comes up to the collarbone, and then we pause for just a moment. And then release it from the collarbone back down through the ribs and hug the belly button in towards the spine to get all the stale air out. Repeating this process, feel the expansion that happens with that big breath in. Bring it all the way up. Pause. Exhale and release it. And then beginning to add a count to your breath. So perhaps this inhale is for a 7 or 8 count. Then we hold for 1 to 2. And then exhale for that 7 or 8, maybe 9 count. You can work in this method to deepen our inhale and then deepen our exhale to the point where we can expel just an ounce more than we thought we had in there. Big breaths in. Big breath out. Finding your rhythm. Noticing how the breath feels. And asking yourself what you need outside of the tangible things. But what is it that you need? Is it grace? Is it joy? Is it happiness? Is it to let something go? Is it resiliency? Kindness, wisdom, healing. Asking yourself what you need. Keep with your big breaths. One more nice big inhale. Pause. Let it out. And then return to your natural breath, the organic breath that comes most naturally to you. And from that process, noticing what resonated the most. And then whatever it is, letting that be the intention for the rest of your practice. Making a choice now, whether you'd like to open the eyes or keep them closed, we'll set our space with those hip circles. So pick a direction and just start to rotate through the hips. Honoring your body. If you practiced yesterday, and maybe there are some places that want a little extra love and attention that weren't tended to yesterday or were tended to more than you would have liked. Start to get some movement. And then as you come around to the back, pause, switch that direction, take it the other way. And then making your way back to that place in the center, just teetering out in the middle. Now on your inhale, lift your arms up overhead. On your exhale, bring the hands into the heart. So remembering what that was that came up for you, that intention, the thing that you need outside of tangible objects. And now this time, as we inhale, we want to visualize ourselves bringing that into our bodies. So on your inhale, lift the arms up, grab whatever that is, healing, love, faith, grace, whatever, bring it down into the heart. Inhale, reach up. Grab what you need. Bring it down to the heart. One more, reach it up. And fill the body with that. So from here, we'll flip our way over. We're gonna find our hands and knees. So we're moving towards our tabletop position. So as we go here, this means that our hands are going to be underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath our hips. We hug our belly button in nice and strong and act as though you're going to press the floor away. Strong, active, tabletop. Nice breaths here. And then on your next inhale, start to lift the head and lift the tailbone up towards the sky as we find our cow. So the shoulders roll back, we look up towards the sky. On your exhale, let the head go down, the tailbone goes down as we arch like a Halloween cat. On your inhale, head comes up, tailbone comes up. Exhale, find your cow, head goes down, tailbone goes down. So follow your own breath. Move from shape to shape. And then from here, I'll offer an invitation to take this side to side, to get a little funky, a little free in this cat-cow sort of movement. So maybe you continue with cat-cow. Maybe you take it left to right, from side to side. Maybe it feels good to arch around a little bit more. Just do what feels right in your own body. Just remember your slow, steady breaths wherever you are. way back to neutral, to your tabletop. Go ahead and curl your toes under and press your hips up towards the sky, finding this first downward facing dog. So you can play around here a little, press one heel into the earth and then the other. I love the idea here of healing the earth. What does that mean? And then come into just a place of stillness. Allowing the heart to melt towards the center of your mat. The heels melt towards the floor. Giving yourself some time to feel and to soften. Sometimes we walk through our days being so hard-hearted, hard-faced. Can we soften here on our mat and notice the strength that still resides within our softness? It doesn't mean that we're weak. Perhaps it means we are stronger. On your inhale, come down to tabletop. Exhale, press the hips towards the heels and settle into child's pose. So child's pose, this is just a place where you can come if at any point throughout our practice you want to take a break or you just need some time to kind of come home. This is home base. Forehead and forearms down towards the floor. You can even take wide knees if that feels better, to nestle in a little bit more. Honoring your body throughout the practice. Asking yourself once again what it is that you need. And then we'll move through that. On your inhale, come up, tabletop. Flip the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Looking up towards your hands. Either hop, step, or walk your feet to find those hands as you come into your forward fold, Uttanasana. So this being our first forward fold, we'll give ourselves a little bit of movement here. If it feels good to bend one knee and then the other. Maybe we try to point the tailbone up towards the sky and allow the crown of the head to soften down towards the floor. Nice big breaths. And then we'll bend our knees so that we can bring our torso onto the thighs. Press the heels into the floor and then begin to rise up. Protecting the low back along the way as we find our mountain pose, Tadasana. So if you're not at the front of your mat, then go ahead and step up towards that front short edge. Root these feet down into the ground. Lift your kneecaps. Point the tailbone towards the floor and notice the belly rises, the heart rises, the shoulders roll back, and the crown of the head lifts up towards the sky. On your inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring what is you need into the heart. Inhale, lift the arms up. Bring something in. Inhale, lift something up. On this exhale, we'll bring it in, but start to fold forward into forward fold, Uttanasana. On your next inhale, rise up halfway. Try to find a flat back. So you can find support above or below the knee, but keep the spine long here. Exhale, rounding the back, folding forward. On your inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. And step your right foot back. Nice big step back. Press that right heel away as you lunge into the left leg. Plant your feet into the floor, and on your inhale, rise up. High lunge. Nice big breaths. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Step left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Come down or hover. Inhale, press it through. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then we'll step that right foot up between the hands. Set your foundation. And then get creative as to how you want to rise up. Maybe you come up to the front knee. Maybe you plug the feet into the floor. Maybe you do some neat little wobbly dance on your way up there. Get creative. Have some fun. Nice big breath. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step the left foot up to find the right one. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And step your left foot back. From here, we'll drop that left heel. Hips are forward towards that front short edge of your mat. And on your inhale, rise it up. Warrior one. Strong warrior one. Rising up from all that was. Open heart, open face, open mind. Let's bring the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Open that heart. Keep lunging front leg. Nice breath in. Exhale, let's bow in. Folding forward, trying to lift the hands up towards the sky. On your exhale, release the hands and we'll just bring them down to the floor. Lift the back heel and step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, come down or hover. Inhale, press through. Exhale, down dog. Finding softness in the strength. Step your left foot forward. Drop the right heel. Set your foundation. Plug the feet into the floor. Get creative. Rise up. Warrior one. Hips are forward. Lunging into that left knee. Making sure you can see that left big toe. Clasp the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Open the heart. Breathe. Exhale, folding forward. So the inside of that left leg, back of the hands lift towards the sky. Release the hands, bring them down to the floor. Lift your back heel and step your right foot to find your left. On your inhale, reverse your swan dive. Lift the arms up towards the sky. Bring those hands, bring that joy into your heart. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back. Drop that right heel. Cartwheel up, warrior two. So hips are open towards that long edge of your mat. Establish your foundation. So plugging the feet down into the floor, back pinky toe, nice bend in that left knee, and then reaching these arms in line with the legs. Looking past those front fingertips. Breathe. Remembering your intention. And then from here, we'll straighten this front left leg. Reach these fingertips forward. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, pivot. Left arm will land, right arm will lift. Keep pressing that back pinky toe into the floor. Find your breath, open heart, open hips, open mind. Asking yourself again what it is that you need. How do you honor that request? On your inhale, lift these right fingertips straight up. Unfold. Bend that front knee. Cartwheel both hands all the way down to the floor. Lift your back heel. And then let's walk our hands through and find the center point of your mat. You can drop that back heel. It's going to go down anyway. And then with your right hand underneath your face, take left hand to the inside of that left thigh and see if you can just gently press it back. Keep lunging into that left leg. And then we'll bring this right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor, and we'll turn all 10 toes to face the long edge of our mat. And from here, we'll rise up. Try to find the flat back. So if you need a block or phone books or cans of soup, whatever you need, you can go for that here to give yourself some, to bring the floor up to you. But wherever you are, find length in the spine. And then on your exhale, start to fold forward. The fingertips can still be to the floor. You can walk the hands towards the back edge of your mat. Maybe you find your big toes. I'm going to pull yourself in a little bit more, but again, we're honoring our bodies and breathing. Start to bring the hands back underneath the face. Turn your right toes towards the back edge of your mat. Bend that right knee and take your right hand and start to press that right thigh away. Nice breaths. Bring that right hand to the floor. And let's walk the hands all the way around to now the back of your mat. As you lift that left heel. And from here, we'll just take this lunge where we're pressing the left heel back. We lunge into that front right leg. And then maybe this left hand goes to the floor and this right arm starts to lift up towards the sky as we twist. We'll bring this right hand down and we'll step that right foot back and find our plank. Exhale, chaturanga, come down or hover. Inhale, press through. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now lift your right leg towards the sky and bring that right knee in towards that right wrist. We're going for pigeon. Drop the left knee, extend those toes. And then here, if you've got a block or a blanket, you can put it underneath that right hip. But we want to walk our hands back. See if we can keep those hip bones pointing towards the front short edge, which is now the back short edge of your mat. And then as we start to dip in, just walk the hands out and find the forearms first. Talking to that right hip. Listening to what it has to say. Making a choice as to whether this is where you'll stay or if it feels okay to dip in a little bit more. No end goal. Just being in the moment, listening to the body. And walk the hands back and towards the body. Curl the back toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. Walk it out, move around. And then you can look up towards your hands and either hop, step, or walk both feet up to find those hands, forward fold. On your inhale, reverse your swan dive, lifting up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Drop that left heel. Cartwheel it up, warrior two. Nice big breath. Dip into that right leg. Press that left pinky toe to the floor. Reach the arms in opposite directions. Even think about lifting the crown of the head up towards the sky. And then we'll straighten this front right leg. Reach forward. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, pivot. Trikonasana. Keep reaching the crown of the head towards that short edge of your mat. And then imagining someone's going to pull these fingers, lift up, out. Awesome. Nice big breath in. Bend that front knee. Cartwheel both hands all the way to the floor. So you can keep that back heel to the ground because this is where we're walking through. So we walk our hands to the center of our space. Use your right hand to press that right knee, that right thigh back. And then we'll bring the right hand to the floor. Turn all 10 toes to face that long edge of our mat. And we'll rise up. Find some length in those hips. Maybe wiggle hips a little left to right. And then on your exhale, folding forward. Pointing your tailbone up towards the sky. Maybe walking hands towards that back edge of your mat. Maybe holding those big toes. Listening to your body. Bring hands back to the floor underneath the face. We'll point left toes towards the front edge of your mat. Bend that left knee. Use your left hand to open that left thigh. Nice big breath. we'll start to walk our hands all the way around. Lift that back heel. Press right hand into the floor. Lift the left. Find a twist. Left hand comes down. Left foot steps back. Chaturanga. Come down or hover. Inhale, press through. Exhale, down dog. And then that left leg lifts up towards the sky. And we'll bring it through, taking that left knee to that left wrist. Landing here for pigeon second side. Point the toes to the back. Walk your hands in and up, making sure the hips are square towards that front short edge. Taking support under that left knee or that left hip if you need it. And then without expectation that this side will maneuver the same way as the other one, start to dip in and just explore. Discover what happens within your body as you tilt the pelvis forward, as you bring the heart down towards the floor. Find your breath. Come back to that question of what it is that you need. Maybe what it is that you need in order to heal. We all have pain from somewhere. What do you need to heal? To find joy within the healing. Begin to rise up. Curl the back toes under. Press your way to downward facing dog. Move around, walk it out. Hands either hop, step, or walk your feet to find those hands. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, lift it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. Find your breath. Maybe just look down to the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. Just breathe. Feel your body. Feel your feet. Foundational support beneath you. Feel your heartbeat. That support within you. Feel the breath, the support that surrounds you. Softly open your eyes, release your arms, and just shake everything out. Shake out, move around, do whatever you gotta do to come back to our space here. So in no particularly fancy way, we're just gonna have a seat. So bend your knees, come down to the floor, whatever you need to do, just have a seat and take your legs straight out in front of you. So Dandasana, staff pose, the place where we flex the feet, the legs are straight, we've got hands down beside of us, and we're sitting up as tall as we can, staff pose. So think lifting the crown of the head up towards the sky. And then from Dandasana, we'll move into Paschimottanasana, so our seated forward fold. So let's first start by grabbing a thigh and turning it in. Grab the other thigh, turn it in. Lift the arms up towards the sky. On your exhale, tilt from the pelvis. When you stop, take a breath. And then exhale and round the back the rest of the way and land. So we'll remove this idea that you have to get to a certain place in this shape. And we just want to feel. Feel the back of the legs. Feel the muscles on either side of the spine. Feel your breath. Feel the shoulders, the belly. And if your fingertips have found their way to your toes or to your feet, you can give yourself just a little foot massage. Or maybe you hold on to that pinky toe blade of the foot to give you just a different sensation in that stretch. Finding length in the back of the legs. Sending some breath to all that was, all that is behind us. And then as you look towards your toes, you reach towards your toes, we unround the spine and then untilt from the pelvis. We'll bring the hands behind us, roll the shoulders back and open the heart. Maybe look up towards the sky. Now we take that breath to all that is in front of us. All that the future holds. All that we are preparing ourselves for. And then as we just sit up to this neutral place, we can bend our knees, bring our feet flat to the floor, and from here we're just going to roll on down and find our backs. So if you want to take boat pose to get there, Navasana, then you can. If you want to just lay down, you can. If you're going to take boat pose, then roll the shoulders back, find that sweet spot where you can balance on the sits bones. Maybe you lift the legs, maybe the arms are here, and then maybe you start to peel your way down to find the earth. It doesn't matter. We just want to land. Nice big breaths. Allowing these breaths to prepare us to be in the present moment. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little side to side. Extend the left leg to the floor. And let's take a twist. So right arm goes to the floor as we guide the right leg over to the left side. Inhale it up to center. Switch them out. Left knee hugs in, right leg extends. Left arm floats to the floor. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale to center. Hug both knees in one more time. Rock it out. And here we'll move towards Shavasana. Extending those legs all the way out and down. Letting these feet just fall where they may. Letting the back of the hands come to rest on the earth. Palms are up to receive all the blessings of our practice. And here we arrive in this present moment. Supported by the earth beneath you. The heartbeat inside of you. The breath that surrounds you. Any thoughts want to make their way in of what is next, where to go, checklist of things to do. We'll watch that list just move across our eyesight as quickly as it came. Becoming observers of our own thoughts, without attachment. We watch it pass by. Softening the body. Feeling the belly rise and fall with each breath. I invite you to stay in this space as long as it feels organic and right to you. Honor your decision to stay or to rise. And in whichever you choose, I'll simply bring hands into my heart and honor the place in you of love, light, peace, and hope. And may you always know your truth, what you need, and that the resources are available. You just ask, whether it is support beneath, the heart within, or the breath that surrounds. I'll offer to you. Namaste.